Hello everyone. I am just here having a fun time filling up this fun 3-ring file folder little mini junk journal, and it has just been so much fun. So cute, so fun to hold and play with, and lots of interactive parts and pieces here. So I wanted to do another little project today to fill up a couple more pages, and I thought I might as well just do those with you and show you kind of a fun trick that I like to use when I'm working with envelopes in a junk journal. Now, especially these envelopes, because they are from the May subscription kit. I can link that below, but obviously it would be the same with any envelopes that you're working with. But these are a lightweight cardstock, so they're a little chunkier and a little harder to keep them closed. So I just wanted to kind of show you a trick and then run through how I kind of go about maybe customizing and personalizing these a little bit. So I'm going to come up and do some glue on this side, and then I'm going to go ahead and do some glue on this side. That way I'm going to get all of the extreme edges of this envelope when I go ahead and shut it. And here. All right, that should be good. Oh, I got way too much. Look at that. It does not come up that high. I should have double checked. Sometimes I like to just take a pencil and just trace it. I'll do that on the next one, and I'll show you that little trick. That would have been handy. Okay, so this is going into this journal, and if you know it's going to be a tight fit, like I'll show you what I mean. So if this goes here, you can see there's not a lot of extra space to really use this. I can't even fit it this direction if I wanted to. So I'm going to have to get a little creative and fit it in there pretty tight. And I'm only going to be able to do that in one direction, which is this way right here. I don't really like it on that page because it blends in too much with that background. And I love this paper. I want to be able to see it. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's the one. So this one's going to end up going right here. Now, this is where it gets fun, because when you have an envelope, you can also use it as a pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it down into my journal on these 3 sides, creating this pocket at the top. And I'm using a decent amount of glue because it is, like I said, cardstock. So it's a little thicker. And you'll notice I have to come right up to that edge to make that work. Now here's a fun little trick, because I want that envelope to stay shut. So it's just a fun, easy little thing to do. Just go ahead and glue a cute little ephemera piece. This one's a number. I think numbers are just kind of a really fun theme with this kit. And then you're going to go ahead and just barely cover it over there. So it's like a 1/4 inch over. That way when I pop this open, and I can easily tuck it right back under there. And it's going to hold that shut while it is in my cute journal, so it's not flapping around. Now, I have these that are perfect size for this envelope. So I thought I'd decorate a couple, and I have some ephemera ideas, but I thought it would be really fun to go ahead and let's embellish this tag a little bit before I just stick it in. And I have this scrap of paper from the kit that's left over from another project. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue that in right here. All right, and then you can just trim off the excess. So these tags are in that same kit. This would work with any envelope, and it's just some fun craft along ideas for these tags. But I'm going to go ahead and trim that down, quick ink, and that's going to give it a kind of a fun little background. If you want, you could grab some extra stamping, maybe do a little extra embellishing on that. This is my favorite and only Tim Holtz. I need to buy some other ones, but this one's so universal and it's so versatile that I can use it with just about anything. So I do. Here's just a scrap paper so I can put that down. And I'm just gonna stick that on there. It'll just add a fun little extra background. All right, now I just have these cute little layering tags and things that I can put on. I didn't want to add too much thickness, so I don't have lace or anything like that going in here because it's going in one of these little envelopes and I don't want it to be too thick. It's a tiny little journal. There we go. And I have a cute little word. So I'm going to put that one in as well. And I'm just layering these, kind of going across the paper. It will add a very nice kind of balanced look to it if you kind of work down at an angle across the paper. All right, so there's one. I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. And I have a bunch of different tags with this kit, like a bunch. So I need to decide what I want to put in. I need to see what will fit back here. That one's too wide. Oh, but I have these cute little ones, and this red one would be perfect. I love it. All right, that's the one. Because I want some interest without adding any extra thickness, I'm going to go ahead and just stamp on this, just for fun. And then I think it would be really nice to add an eyelet at the top of this. It's nice because the holes are kind of added for you. Which makes life a little easier. All right, we'll put that there. And that easy, we have another page done in our journal with our fun little trick to hold down. I want to get a little extra glue on that edge. I want it to be just a tad tighter. You can kind of tell when you play around with it, like how much you're gonna need to keep it. Oh yeah, that'll work. You could add a couple more little things on here, but I think I like it how it is, so I'm gonna leave that. All right, so just for fun, let's do one more together, and I'll show you my pencil trick this time so I don't over glue things. But I'm going to just kind of mark where that comes, and I'm gonna make sure that it'll land, my marks will be just under, so you can kind of see where that glue needs to be, because I don't want to over glue again. So I'm going to come up those edges, and this is going to show me where I need to be. There you go. And now we don't need to worry about getting too much glue. Perfect. That worked much, much better. Okay, let's see. I think this one wants a little extra stamp. So I'm going to go ahead and do that before I glue on my number. I think I want it to go on the outside. There. And that way it'll show up when it's closed. Let's get the extra ink off. Nothing too fancy. And then here's our little number. I think I want this one to go this direction this time, since that's the way it kind of faces in the journal. All right. just so it barely covers that, because we don't want glue getting on the flap of the envelope. Awesome, love it. Okay, and here is my kind of inspiration for this one. And I thought it might be kind of fun because I have this leftover scrap of this blue. So I thought it might be fun to do a tear strip somewhere on here. I think I'm gonna want it on this side because I'm gonna have this blue ticket on this side. So I think I would rather have it counterbalanced, but I don't want that much of it. Just a little strip. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. So fun. Just right along the edge of this. And I like to glue it down first and then trim it because it just makes it so much easier to follow the edges that you need to clip. So just another easy trick to make life a little bit simpler. All right, now that's done. I need to just ink those edges. And this is going to go down first. We're not actually going to be able to see a ton of it, but I want to make sure we can see as much as possible. So I'm going to put it over to the right of this tag. And then I'll put Our Ladies a little over to the left side, just so we're not covering up a ton of that beautiful blue ticket. I love the bits of color in this. They're just kind of unexpected, and that makes me happy. There we go. Aren't they cute? Don't you think they're the cutest little, here, let me show you up close. Aren't they darling? I just love them. Oh, it's harrowing day. My son is out harrowing the field. We have a big field and we need to get it harrowed before it starts to grow too much. All right, and that is just so cute. So cute. You know what would be fun is just a really simple little stamp on the back of that. Maybe even, no, I want it this way. There we go. All right, just a little extra, and I probably should have put a little inking on this side too, just to sell it a little bit more convincingly. All right, there we go. And now you have these two beautiful envelopes for our journal. So let's see. I like them on this side just because I think it's easier to open. Ooh, I love that. And that is where it belongs. Again, I'm going to make this into a pocket. And you don't have to put a tag. You can just put a tiny ticket or a bit of ephemera. I'm going to put this one a little lower in case I find something a little taller that I want to go in that. I love it. All right, let's see what we have. All right, there is so many options. Only I can't even find my little paper. Well, I have this tall skinny thing, and I think this would fit just about perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And I think that will be perfect in there. I love it. All right. So that's the trick. That's the project for the day. Something fun to do with envelopes to get them to close nicely. So go ahead and play around with that. And play around with some pops of color that kind of surprise you, and you might just find something you love, love, love. So we're almost done with this journal. I only have a few more spaces to fill. In fact, I can fill this one right now because I have this cute journaling card. And I think, let's see, where do I want to put it? Oh, I hate covering everything. Do you ever get that way? You just don't want to cover any of it. I think I want it here. I think I do. Let's go ahead and do that, because these are just easy journaling spots that you can put anywhere, and they take no work because this is how they come. But they are so, I think, effective and impactful in your journals. Just simple, but really cute. So there's one more page done. We're on a roll. All right. And so far it's not super fat, so that's good, but we're getting close. So we don't want to add too much more to it. But I am excited, and I really am excited to stamp all of these. Maybe I'll hurry and do that. Let's see what we have. Guys, we have these figure 1, figure 2, figure 3, and I know I can do this and not get, let's see, this would be the order. It's going to be out of order though, because I wanted this to be the cover, and I have 4. So maybe that one's not a good choice. Wait, let's do this because they're just random numbers. But I'm gonna get creative on how I get these in ink on one but not the other. So this is gonna be fun. Let's try it. You guys probably have tricks. You might have a trick that you love to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe off what I don't want. And I'm gonna come right down the center of that. Ink it. Cute. Now we're coming to the next one. And I'm gonna wipe off all the extra ink. And then it's gonna get on this one and that one. But don't worry, I'm gonna get off that extra ink. Hopefully this works. I just wiped off the excess on the number 74 so that it would only be on the 84. Hey, not too bad. All right, let's see. This one's next. Oh, the things we do. Get rid of that one. Or I could have just put it on the last one because that'll be on the end. All right, there's number, oh, that one didn't work so hot, but oh well, it adds to the charm, right? And our last one. And that way we just have random numbers, and I think that'll be better because I didn't have a number 4. So there we go. All right. There, now we've got some stamping on our cute tabs. Oh, it's coming together so cute. I'm loving working with this May kit. Again, I'll link it below, but don't let that stop you from trying some of these projects because you can try them with anything you have. They're really versatile, and I don't want you to ever feel like you have to buy it to try some of these fun projects because I feel like you should be able to use up some of your supplies and use up what you already have and still apply these techniques and get beautiful, beautiful results. So excited, so cute. Can't wait to finish this one up. And I will be back with some more. Talk to you later. Bye.